So you haven't booked a campsite yet for your upcoming adventure, and you really want to stay in a certain area, but like so many other popular destinations this year, it's totally booked up.
Do you scrap it and enjoy a week of pavement camping in Grandma and Grandpa's driveway?
Maybe, or maybe not. On this episode, we've got tips, including one of our favorite resources for finding that last-minute campground.
Tips that will hopefully keep you on the road and enjoying your next great adventure. I'm Jason.
And I'm Abby, and welcome to RV Miles, your home for RV and outdoor news, community, podcasts, and more.
There's no denying that this camping season is busy, but don't buy the line that it's impossible to find a campsite everywhere, because that's just not true. You may have to be a bit more flexible than in the past, especially if you want to stay in a popular area, but impossible? No, camping is not impossible right now.
Before we dive in, we'd like to thank Wholesale Warranties for sponsoring today's video.
The cost of RV repair is only going up, with modern RVs requiring skilled labor and more technologically advanced parts.
Protect yourself from the rising cost with RV coverage you can count on. Wholesale Warranties offers reliable coverage, personalized service, 5-star customer reviews, and the flexibility to take your RV to any licensed repair facility in the US or Canada, including mobile mechanics.
Get a free quote by visiting wholesalewarranties.com or give them a call at 800-939-2806. Enjoy peace of mind for the road ahead. Okay, tip number 1. Search site availability across a large area on websites that have lots of campgrounds. ReserveAmerica.com, Recreation.gov, and KOA.com all have this type of functionality. KOA actually just rolled it out specifically for this busy camping season. Campgrounds are filling and they want you to be able to find a KOA nearby.
On all of these sites, you can put in the dates that you want and other factors like site length, electric, water, and sewer requirements, and price, and then search across the system to find any matching campsites.
You'll expand your search while saving time instead of checking every campground individually.
There's also SpotTonight, which is app-based and only just launched in February, but already has a lot of campgrounds in certain areas.
I think they're really going to be a big deal because they're entirely independent. They work with lots of campground reservation systems, and they allow you to look anywhere for a campsite that is available right now.
I was just looking at SpotTonight this morning, and I was able to find several sites in popular areas open for the busy Independence Day weekend.
Look for campgrounds that don't allow you to pick your own site.
While this might seem nerve-wracking, especially if you're traveling with others, these types of parks often have more flexibility because they can play the Tetris game and fill up more efficiently.
It can be a win-win if both you and the campground can stay flexible.
This next one seems like a no-brainer, but it's an important reminder that can't be stated enough. Check regularly for cancellations.
People change plans and cancel now more than ever. And with some state parks implementing stronger rules on no-shows, a last-minute cancellation might just be your last-minute vacation.
Get on waiting lists at commercial campgrounds. Since they're getting so many calls, parks are getting very good about creating waiting lists just to stop people from calling every day to check.
If a waiting list at a commercial campground isn't an option, look into a service that messages you when a site becomes available, like CampNab or RVSpotDrop.com.
Enter the campground or area you're interested in, your dates, and any other requirements needed, and you'll get a text message the second a site opens up so you can go book it.
And while sites like CampNab and RVSpotDrop charge a fee for their services, some state parks have a system set up already to notify you when a campsite becomes available. We'll have links in the description to all the websites we mentioned in this video.
This next tip might be our top tip. It's one we've used time and time again for last-minute bookings.
Overlooked county and city parks. They can often yield excellent last-minute results. They can be a bit tricky, as sometimes they don't have websites or even a staff.
You might have to call a Park Service office to book, but the harder it is to make a reservation, the better the chance it's not fully sold out.
Our final tip is to camp on someone else's land. Check out HipCamp for paid campsites listed by private landowners. It's like an Airbnb for camping.
Most have no hookups, but many do have electricity and water and even the occasional sewer. You also won't have a bathhouse or a dump station, but sometimes these sites are in excellent locations.
And you can find even more places to camp if you're willing to camp in the off season, heading into hotter climates in the summer and colder climates in the winter.
The most popular national parks, anything near water, and anything near a big city is likely pretty booked up. But you can find some great campgrounds miles away from it all. You just have to stay flexible.
Check out our recent video on our favorite National Park Service sites designed to give you that big park experience, but without the big park crowds. They're going to have some campsites available.
So that's it. Those are our tips for finding a last-minute campsite in this busy camping year. But we'd love to hear from you. What would you add to this list? Please leave a comment down below and let us know.
And if you got some value out of this video, please hit the like button. It really does help. Make sure to subscribe and don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified every time we put a new video out.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.